Start putting me liar.
What's the deal, YouTube? We're late as usual. Practice on Black Man's Time. We're back with Bgst. K-Mega's joining. I don't know what the hell's up with Xbox. But you guys, you've been talking with him all week. Hebot is going to join us also.
We gotta get him in here.
Yeah, Hebot. He's going to join us also. And of course, Tim. Tim is in rant mode. So what do you guys want to tackle first? Kumbayah, my lord. Kumbaya.
Kumbaya.
Playing the Switch, my lord. Kumbaya. Oh man.
This is one of those things where, hold on, guys. I was busy. You know what I was busy doing pre-show? Sorry, guys. I was busy out there tweeting.
Trying not to get to the podcast.
I was tweeting and propping up all the podcasts that talk shit about us. But Kumbaya, guys. I mean, at the end of the day, we're just all podcasters, right?
Yeah.
So
Sure,
we should do the goodwill thing and just talk about the wagon wheels and all those other podcasts that that talk shit on us. Let's just be Kumbaya and bury the hatchet, guys, right? That's what good people. And as a dog trainer, I don't want people to come to me. As long as you're getting your dog trained, I don't want you. That's all that matters at the end of the day. As long as it's getting trained, it's all good, right? I mean, who cares? I don't need money.
Exactly.
That's who needs money, right? At the end of the day,
it's good for the industry.
Yeah, it's good for the industry, right? I mean, we see it all the time. McDonald's CEO, he's always tweeting about that Burger King shit, right? He's always on it. Yeah, that Chevy CEO, he's driving around that
fast food. Let's hope everyone eats fast food.
Yeah. I see my favorite Baltimore Ravens players wearing those Pittsburgh Steelers jerseys. Oh, wait, none of that shit fucking happens because you're a fucking idiot. If you do that, you're a complete fucking idiot. You are a fucking idiot if you think that's how the world fucking works. All that Kumbaya nonsense. Get the fuck out of here. Crazy bullshit.
Crap. Well, listen. People are going to say, well, Phil's not a part of your stupid little silly console war.
I'm not talking about console war. Here's the thing I'm talking about, right? You don't have to take shots at these people, but at the end of the day, you don't have to promote their product. That would be my point.
My bone of contention with the whole thing was, listen, the other stuff, like the stuff, the constant talking about it, that is what it is. But when you have something come out on your system and it's a part of your library and you ignore it because Metacritic comes up that Horizon specifically probably put it that day to take away your strength, and make you forget about Halo Wars and buy their game. So they put their Metacritic there, and it got an 88, and it felt like it got a 97, but it got an 88, and, people were just, obviously a beautiful game they were, talking about. And you had people within Xbox tweeting about, posting Metacritic scores and saying, look, this game's congratulations, Guerrilla. And then you have a game that's yours and you're not paying attention to it. And that's the launch night. I mean, it took me 3 days. I'm like, that's the launch night. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. When you're congratulating Guerrilla before you're congratulating Creative Assembly on Twitter, you're doing Twitter wrong. You're doing it wrong. You should take care of your own, take care of your home.
And the problem is, I get
those are game.
Yeah, those are personal accounts. Somebody made that message to me, but we're not exaggerating. There's a lot of Xbox employees on Twitter, and all of them, like, I was sent multiple tweets, and I even put a little collage
in their name.
Yeah, I put a little collage together. You guys seen it? It was sickening. Like, I get it. Let the official Xbox account go. Congratulations, blah blah blah, whatever. When you got motherfuckers at Xbox going, "Merry Switch Miss,"
everyone was everyone was. It was they were hyping it. Which, listen, they want to hype the Switch. I see that as a one-way street, And we were talking.
If I'm Nintendo or Sony, I'm advertising that it's Microsoft approved. Look, Horizon Zero Dawn, buy it. Microsoft approved. Buy the Switch. Buy Zelda. Microsoft approved.
I don't think that goal works when you say, "Oh, it's going to grow," because at the end of the day, people can see you. They can see what you're doing. They see that you're basically Microsoft is basically a service right now. If we're going to be honest, They're basically a service. You look at their last purchases of Beam, you look at their last purchases of Smiley, Polygon, you look at Havoc, and they're making it all open platform, as well as Minecraft is also open platform. So their ideology at Microsoft, I believe, is open platform, and that's I think you're starting to see the beginning of that, or going full on, and I don't know, it just doesn't sit right. I mean, especially when you're disregarding your own game, and that's the thing. Halo Wars 2 is a fucking unbelievable game. I'm loving it, and it has the best cutscenes going. It is an RTS. Yes, it requires strategy and it requires a different way of playing, but it's a great game. I just honestly, that's where I was a little disheartened was when you saw that game comes out and nobody's talking about them. Everyone, including Xbox and Xbox guys, I've seen guys that now put Horizon in their name, or near Automato guy, and these are guys that put purple M's in their thing, and did cartwheels, and it's just listen. At the end of the day, it's a business. They don't view you as open. They view you as competition. When Scorpio hits, I don't think that they're going to be doing the same thing back to you. And I don't know. I just don't like one-way streets like that personally. But like, if you're going to do it, at least don't do yourself a disservice. And a game that you have coming out, and it really took a hit when you have that meme that got 55,000, a crazy amount of retweets, and it showed Zelda, it showed Horizon, and it showed Netflix. Okay. And the fact is that Halo Wars 2 should have been there. It's a AAA. Maybe it's not the biggest AAA. Maybe it's on the lower end, sure, and it's a niche AAA. But it was treated like a AAA. They had advertising. They had
the best-selling console RTS of all time. I mean, it should be getting its right amount of respect. The main thing is, I think, is maybe people were saying that they don't have some kind of open world RPG or whatever. I don't know. I didn't get that.
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, and with my rant, to finish my rant, if they're going to be a service and they're going to do that, the only thing that they still have to do, they still have to make games.
Yeah. Because
if they don't make games, we're going to know what that is. And for me, that's a deal breaker for me. As big as Xbox guy I am, I'm not going to be somebody who goes on Twitter and bashes them. And, I wouldn't talk about it. I would talk about, Giants, or I just wouldn't go on Twitter. But that's the way it's true. You have to make games. So as long as they're making games, this is just, it'll pass. But in the future, just know where you stand, okay? Okay, Josh Norman's not putting on Beckham's shirt, okay? This is like, at this point, it's like, come on. Yeah, it's like enough's enough, too. Maybe 2 days, 6 days, 8 days, come on. Like, is this going to be every day? Holy shit, unbelievable. Look at me milking a cow. I love it. Xbox, it's just, come on. Have a little bravado. Have a little pride.
Yeah. It's it's like it's hard to fight. Sometimes you get that they don't, they're not fighting. They don't have pride in themselves. It's like when you got more pride for the competition stuff than your own. Look, I've seen Larry Herb tweeting out screenshots of Zelda. I've seen other people tweeting that out. And then you look at his stuff and he's not even playing Halo Wars 2. So yeah, I mean
now listen, hey crap. Now listen, I got called everything but a child of God when I said this shit feels just too fucking nice. I
don't know if it's nice. I just think that's
their open policy.
Right. I think that I would not count out within the next 5 years seeing Halo on a PlayStation platform. I'm just telling you, I would not count that.
The way they're talking, it sounds like that is definitely something that could happen. They are talking very open language.
Who do we blame? Who do I fucking yoke first with the egg? This is mystery night. Who get hit with the fuck? Is it fucking a dollar? Who the fuck is it?
I think it'll work itself out. It's just something that have a little pride, be a little smarter.
Crappy. What is it, crap? Tell me.
I don't think it's specifically the CEO of Microsoft. I think Phil is one of those people that thinks that there maybe shouldn't be exclusives, maybe that everybody should be able to get. He said so. They interviewed him at the Halo Wars 2 launch. Yeah, and he just wants, and that's why he's like blah blah blah, kumbaya, and you know what I mean. Like that could be his
And
idea
that
of
filters down, obviously.
Man, you gotta send that shit to Hades. I cannot come in here and you guys are over here talking about taking the mighty Halo and sending it over to the PlayStation, whatever the hell it is. That is blasphemy. That is basically like God of War coming to the Xbox.
Hey, K Mega, you saw the collage,
fucking
right?
happening.
Don't you think there's something funny that everybody at Microsoft is tweeting about Nintendo and Horizon Zero Dawn and Zelda? Everybody?
No,
Your mic is fucked
it's-
up next gen or something. You're
No, I totally agree. It put a bad taste in my mouth. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I can understand if there's a couple of people, and like I said in my video, was basically, you know, Killer Phil is who he is. I have no problem with that. But from the bottom down, it's got to be about competition. It's got to be about pride of your product. And for them not to be touting Halo Wars 2 like they're touting Horizon Zero Dawn or or Zelda, that's a slap in the face of people like me that knows that this is a great game. And for everybody that's bought the game and played it, that knows that this is a really high quality RTS for a console, and it should be praised a hell of a lot more. That disturbed me. That absolutely did disturb me. Made me start believing.
You sound like you're underwater, dude.
you might have to like refresh the browser next
Sing
gen.
Kumbayah.
Yeah. You need to back out and then
Don't put it on-
rejoin or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
Put it in a new mic, one of your 7. What do you think, Keybot? I want to hear from you because you're a very respected member. And, I heard your show on Saturday, and I just have to say it was one of the most entertaining shit I've seen in a while. But, I respect you. What is your take on this? I know you're a huge Microsoft fan, and you really respect them. What's your take?
Well, first of all, thanks guys for having me on. It's an honor to be here with you guys. I know you guys have paved the way basically for YouTube and the Xbox community, and you gave us all a voice. And whether guys like you or not, we have to respect that because you guys are the ones that did the work and put the foot first. And I commend you guys for that very much. And it's an honor to be here with you guys because this is what you call the big show of all the podcasts right now. So hey, what's up, Crap? What's up, hey Mega?
What's up, dude? We watched you do some interesting things at this podcast the other day, and we were like, man, we got to get this dude in here. He's crazy.
He's
man.
not like that. That's just
No.
that's just when you get him riled up.
Oh, I know, dude.
Well,
I know.
the main reason, Crap, is because I have kids that are the age of this young gentleman, which I will not mention because you guys know who I'm talking about. But
Yeah.
my kids don't even talk to me that way. And the problem is, my biggest beef is that these young guys that are gaming don't understand that gaming was paved by us, the old school style gamers. Old school style gamers are the ones who supported this hobby since day one. We made, like I said on the podcast, we made gaming consoles from Japan and Japanese games, if you will, relevant, basically, because we supported it and we enjoyed it and we embraced it. And, now it's a whole different light. They don't show that same love and respect, even from the OG. When Seamus Blackley went out there, as we all know, and tried to get the Xbox out, and they were talking about, oh no, this color can't be allowed because the color of the console is black, and yet the PlayStation 2 is black, which is all really the sign of how these people think and their train of thought. But to not go too long with the same ideals. My take on what's going on with Halo and Microsoft is I have a feeling Phil Spencer thinks that if he plays that card where he acts like the tough guy, which he basically really, you can't be tough in these YouTube thing because it's really nonsense at the end of the day. But
Because it's just video games.
Exactly.
That's why I never do that shit. Because at the end of the day, man, we're gonna be like, let's fight. 1, 2, buckle my shoe.
Right,
YouTube,
right,
different
absolutely.
console. Let's fight over that. Like it's stupid.
Absolutely.
So that's why I don't do it. Like,
But here's the thing: you and Next Gen have been very vocal for a long time about what is the reason to owning a console. And I know people go, oh well, so what if it's on PC? You're right. So what if it's on PC? As long as Microsoft makes the money. But that is the whole reason why people buy PlayStation and buy Nintendos, because they will not put those games on a PC. You know what I mean? And because they won't put them there, it gives the console value.
Next Gen, your mic is terrible, dude.
It is.
It gives the console.
And I will follow on this, Hebot, is basically, you're right, but what stands apart from the PlayStation and Nintendo is what Xbox features are on this system, which it alone is a system seller, in my opinion, and for the dedicated servers. And all you have to do is implement the IPs, and stand behind them, and everything will go fine. Look, they've made all the adjustments that they were supposed to do from that horrendous 2013 launch. We spoke about this a million times.
It was a thought. It was all afterthought.
Right. Yeah.
It wasn't even executed, and that's what makes it even worse, because most people act like, oh, well, why did they do that? Listen, it was a thought, and it was basically to defend us, the gamers. We were just too ignorant to understand the situation, or not all of us, but a lot of people, and, I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I was just going to say that
you cut him off. Don't worry about it, man.
I'll give my time. I'll give my time back. Don't worry about that. No, but the thing of it is that it's one of these things to where you got all this moment. You had the momentum from like May all the way into the end of last year. You had the momentum, especially when the Xbox One, well, I should say E3 all the way until the end of the year. You had the momentum. The Xbox One, that's all of the, you had some good hit games. And now, instead of you still working on that after you make the right decision and advertise the shit out of Halo Wars 2, you're over here talking about Horizon Zero Dawn. I understand it's a good game, but damn it, it's not cool crap.
Hey, look at it this way. I think it's because, well, Tim said it's very well said. They need bravado, and they need bravado for this reason alone. Maybe Phil thinks that if he does go down that road, he's going to be looked at. They were going to be looked at as unprofessional. Maybe it's Satya that don't want him to act that way. Whatever the case may be, but you got to look at it like this. They probably know internally and deep down that RTSs are not really a big thing on consoles because they just started evolving. It's basically been a PC thing since a very long time. Okay, so they figured, well, look, let's advertise hard, and after these numbers come out, if it does well, then we can keep on pushing the situation. Now, remember, when they tweet out Zelda and they tweet out Horizon, I know it looks like it's kind of distasteful or weak on their part, for lack of a better term, but they're making money out of these games. Havoc is there, and they're making money. So whenever they sell a copy of Horizon or Zelda, they're paying Microsoft. Microsoft's trying to take over the whole thing, and they're doing it quietly and silently.
But
like
that goes under what we were talking about earlier, which is the whole games as a service situation, which a lot of people will think that means, oh, well, there's not going to be a box. I don't mean it like that when we say it. I mean it like just they're trying to just do it as a service. You know what I mean? It's not like
they're deeply entrenched right now. They view Xbox as
Wait, how do I sound, guys? Do I sound good?
Now you sound
great. Yeah.
Fuck all you guys. I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry. Fill me in. What I missed? I was having some.
I was just giving an answer about what Tim asked me about Halo Wars and crap was.
Because let me add my 2 cents. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm still fixing my mic back here. I think it's fucking disgusting. Okay. Listen, like I said before, maybe it's my skin color. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But I said, and it's crazy as hell. My right-handed guy. I said this shit to Phil about a year ago. When did Phil threw under the bus crap? Was it about a year ago? With the quantum break.
Fuck you.
A year ago, right? Last April. Fun, but it's going on a year. It's the fucking anniversary crap. But I said to him, I've been with you guys since 01. Remember, Xbox Live is 02. And even though the PS2 kicked the shit out of the OG Xbox and as an Xbox fan, I felt more secure. I didn't, my faith didn't waver. Like I was still here. I still had my faith. I still believe in Jesus. Emmanuel, the Baptist. You know what I mean? But this Microsoft, I was telling you guys this shit in the summer. This Microsoft right here, I don't know what the fuck is going on. You guys said I was bugging. I said, and maybe you can say, whether you didn't like Fable or Fable, whatever the fuck the case may be. That's not a good look. And it's like, you know what I mean? And whether you're a Fable fan or not, and whether you like the studio, whatever the goddamn case may be, they were trying to make Fable, and this is what I got from somebody, when they were trying to make Fable to be like their own Dota game that you can constantly spin, which is cool. Whatever the fucking case may be. They wanted to make Fable 4. They said, I'm on this direction, just constantly get money. But the way they have treated the Xbox One this generation, it went from being all about us, then it's all about us and Win 10, and it's crazy as hell that the the things that they're advertised first will play your games anywhere and everywhere, which is cool. But the average console gamer don't give a fuck about any of that.
Right.
I have
Right.
yet to use a
Right.
fucking play anywhere code on my P, however the fuck it go. I don't care.
Right. But Jen, if I could, or if I can interject real quick, to be honest with you, I think they've seen the numbers. I think they've seen the numbers. The numbers are very low for Quantum Break and things like Recore, and they know this. And Sunset, they never went even to PC, and I think that's probably why it hasn't gone at all. To be honest, Microsoft is, like you said, they're a tour de force. Okay, they can pretty much dominate everything, but they're also looked at as because they have that power and people know that, they're hated on because these people know that if Sony makes a wrong move, it could be the end for them.
How about this?
You know what I mean? What's up?
How about this? Be the fucking behemoth you are.
I agree with you 100%.
Fucking headphone jack.
I agree with
what
you.
Apple said, remove the fucking headphone jack. Fuck you. Hey,
You know what? They don't even. They just have to deliver games at the end of the day.
Yo,
Absolutely,
check this out. First of all, I think
That's
they're
it.
going to deliver games. I think we got games that are going to be announced at E3. I think what's going on here is they're trying to show themselves to be the better company, the better people throughout this whole thing. And then when they release their new hardware, they're announcing their new games. I think that's when you're going to see the that bravado really kick in. You're kind of in.
I have a feeling also.
You're in a suspended time right now. Like they have announcements.
Well,
they
I've
have
suspended for 3 fucking years.
I think
but they did a great job. They did a great job with getting through all that negative spin when everybody was talking about resolution.
And what Xbox. Let's be honest. That negative shit was their shit. Microsoft shot itself in both their feet.
Yeah, and they had to live through it, man.
Yeah, okay, fine. I get it. Fine, you're back, fill the new console. I get it. We're talking about this Microsoft. I mean, they are their fucking name. They fucking suffer from erectile dysfunction right now. Those motherfuckers are soft.
Well, I agree with crap. They have to keep something viable on the console because you cannot take the identity away from the console because you're basically backstabbing your consumers in the console market, which is a lot larger as far as game playing. Because consoles are for games. Computers and PCs are for businesses. Playing games on them is a bonus, okay? And basically, most of the time, that market, they steal and pirate most of the stuff anyway. And that's why they hate going on Windows through Microsoft games like Quantum Break because they know they can't pirate it through a Windows app.
You know what? I want to say this also. When I did that whole Win 10 fam thing, it was a big joke because I hated that shit. We all were like, well, it'll be more money for Microsoft, right? More money means more games. So far, that statement hasn't
been the case.
Yeah, that was damage 101. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, more money, more games, right? But that's not the case.
I think the games are coming. I think that they were just waiting until the Scorpio comes out, and then Phil wanted his thing to come together, and now he's going to start bringing the games. The fact
that Phil's a fucking daisy picker. He's fucking
no. Look, this is what the problem is. Z is that I agree with you and crap about is that the rest of the team has to do better at representing the Xbox brand.
Yes.
That is where I'm disgusted at. Is that look? You can talk about Horizon Zero Dawn, Zelda.
About your Halo
you can talk about Yakuza. I don't give a damn what you talk about. Yakuza, whatever. But the fact of it, But the fact of it is that when it comes to when your new games come out, you better start showing some gameplay. You better start representing. Don't just show that shit on the Xbox channel and show praise.
I think what's going on here is we're sitting in the eye of the hurricane, and everybody's wondering where's the rain.
Right, we're afraid.
I agree. That's the thing, though. They might have the bravado when they get the Scorpio.
Yes, I think
and it might come back. So then, why would you do this now? It's like
because
you
do the integrity
Xbox
to other people within the industry.
Xbox. Do you remember when they also when the Fallout mods came to Xbox only? And they all, as a team, like kind of upplayed it and we're going at the competition. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. But right now, where we are right now, we are in limbo. Now, 2 quality games came out. Now, I got to say, Zelda is a quality game. I'm actually watching it being played on the Wii U right now. and I have fun playing this game. Art style is not really my thing.
Oh Lord, you got another Walker.
You
got another Walker.
say the thing, like
Quick, cut off his foot. We can date him.
Oh, jeez.
But
Horizon.
Stay away from the light. Xbox.
I'm sorry, yeah, bot. Oh shit, we lost bot. We got a fever.
Guys, you botted the bot. Wow.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
Bot got the boom.
Yo, can you hear me? Can you?
We can hear you.
Yeah,
we can
now
hear
we
you.
hear you.
All right. Yeah.
I was like, oh
Hey, what
shit.
you do, man? But nah, like Horizon Zero Dawn looks like an interesting game to me. Zelda looks like an interesting game to me. I actually played a little bit on the Wii U, and I had fun playing it. And those are the things that are out right now. And another thing is, if Microsoft is trying to work out a deal behind closed doors with Nintendo, you think they're not going to promote them at all? I mean, seriously.
No.
Like,
Well, I'm not-
The
I'm
only
not
kind of
tripping
deal
about
they're trying to
that.
work out
Nobody's
is how
not tripping about
to
that.
get
It's
Halo,
formerly Sony.
I
how to
don't
get
know,
Halo
but
to
I-
come down for the Switch.
yo, first,
That's the only deal they're working out.
Xbox, that's something Xbox would do, but again, it's something Nintendo probably wouldn't do.
No,
Right.
they wouldn't.
That's the thing.
Right.
It is a business.
Mhm.
It
I
is
don't
a
know, but
business. They
Nintendo
use each other.
Nintendo's looking at iOS right now. You would never have thought they were doing that at all. You know what I'm
But
saying?
this is their games, though. Xbox. This is Mario. This is
Mhm,
for Xbox to fucking get into their stable. It probably would hurt them, because then what the fuck do you need a Nintendo for? I mean, you can play all their games. I mean, I don't know. That's the
Right.
type of things that you look at as a business. They're competition.
Yes.
It is a
but-
competition, free marketplace.
Let's
But
be
Tim,
honest.
let me
Nintendo
just say
has
this.
not been competition for a long time. They
But
do-
they are. But they're not going to put their games on Xbox, dude. Come on.
But
But,
but
I
you
don't-
can't really say that for the fact that and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interject, but you can't really say that because if you look at their software sales, their game has sold more consistently than most Xbox and PlayStation games, and that's a
Yeah,
fact.
they have.
With a smaller install
They have,
base.
but yet the industry just looks at them as
See-
kind of like your special second cousin that
Yes,
sits over
I
in the
agree.
corner.
I agree.
and
They have like a
blue.
soft spot for them. Yes, I
I'm
agree.
saying.
But look at it like this. Look at it like this. Check it out. But whether you whoever views them as competition, I'm tired of hearing. That was my defense at one time. Microsoft was looking at Sony and Nintendo as competition because they got so much fucking money. But we're not talking about Microsoft. We're talking about the Xbox division. And when someone goes out there and buys a Switch that you're praising, Mary Switch that's $300 could have been spent on your platform, on your hardware.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Well, you
At
know
the
what
end of the
Sony
fucking
did.
day.
Sony, one of those Sony country, not this one, but I think the EU Sony tweeted out like a troll thing
Yes, they
where
did.
they used the
Oh, that was
they
in
used the
Spain.
Switch font and the red, and they lowered the price of the PS4 to $199.
Yeah, that's
That said,
competition.
like the Switch, like that's what you do,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
You go.
You
I got in an
remember
argument with.
when they had the boat in the 360. They had the boat.
Mhm.
They had a
Yes.
party, and they
At
had
the
that
launch of something.
France. I think maybe it was.
Yeah, it was
Mhm.
France.
Yeah.
That was a
So
banned commercial though.
no. They had a party or something. And
Yeah, I know
It was
Xbox-
on that thing that Sony was having, that press play.
Oh
something.
yeah, they had it across from that. Yeah, I
That's
remember.
competition.
That's what you got to do, right?
But
Like,
Microsoft, let's be honest, and this is what I try to tell Zaire. They're not changing. This is like
yeah, this
the
is
whole
their-
company
disgusting.
is open platform. The whole company is, hey, it used to be. Let me tell you something. I heard this many times. Bomber said you can't use anything other than what we use. Don't use any of the other competition. One of the key things that when Satya came in, he talked about the open platform, but and use your iOS, use your iPhone. So this might even be bigger than Xbox, but in the reality is you can't always. You can maybe make a service out of a fucking
Cell phone.
an OS
Yeah.
or certain things. But if you do it as a gaming thing, I just think the competition's out there to be there where you will be in third place.
There's the
Always.
perception, and here's the perception. Here's a hard truth that Microsoft and Xbox fans might slap you in the face. Now, listen to what I'm about to say carefully. Sit down.
Here we
Make
go.
sure you go.
Should we sing Kumbayah
Next-
before?
Next NPD, and for the foreseeable future, get ready to see the Xbox One S in third to fourth place. And what do I mean by that? I mean, the PS4 is going to beat it. The Switch is going to beat it, and most likely the 3DS is going to beat it. And so the headline, the headline is going to be Xbox One. Xbox One comes in 4th place.
Right.
I can already tell you that's going to happen. It's at least going to be 3rd place. It's at least because look, Horizon Zero Dawn came out and just sold a shit ton.
Well, not even have a fucking a marketing statement. You know, that's the thing. It's like well,
we lost.
We lost, but the overall, just right. The overall industry went up, and we are currently in 4th place.
You know what? We had
up in the business.
Well, we had 12% increase in people eating sandwiches while on Xbox Live, so we're good. You know what I mean?
It's a good time. You know what Phil sent me that was said on that podcast unlocked that was very alarming to me. That I don't really like. I know I'm the head of Xbox, but I feel like I'm a part of the gaming industry, and it's good to grow. But I'm looking at this motherfucker. I almost threw up in my mouth. I'm like, you fucking nerd. What's the fuck? Like you bugging? Give me the days of fucking Peter Moore with the tattoo, Halo 2 on his goddamn arm. You know what I mean?
He's not even in the industry anymore. He's watching some side. He's the head of us.
Listen, do you think Donnie D would have did some shit like that?
Oh boy, nah.
Oh, let's not talk about that bastard. Come on, man.
It's the fucking truth.
No, Donnie D. Look, Donnie D is the whole reason we in this mess in the first place.
Are you serious?
At the end of the day, produce the game, and then
you didn't enjoy Killer Instinct? You didn't enjoy Rise Killer Instinct? You didn't enjoy Sunset Overdrive?
Listen. When he made this the whole narrative and everything of how he did in 2013 of how the Xbox was going to be presented.
I get it. That was bad.
Yeah, okay. No, don't cut me off now because I'm telling the fucking truth. You know what I'm saying? Don't be sitting here talking about Donnie D's bitch ass when you know what I'm saying, when Matrick was the one that was over there fucking it up for everybody that was defending the Xbox brand. That's the reason why we in this pickle right now. Look, I agree.
I think he made the right decision as far as money goes. That's why they were making money. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's fine. About Xbox is still making money. Xbox is still making money. But listen to you guys. You're all talking like
shit.
Xbox is still making fucking money. But now you're talking about the Halo series is gonna fucking go to PlayStation. Send this goddamn shit to Hades. Y'all motherfuckers just lost your goddamn money. Look, I do understand this. I understand this point.
Look, piss green Kool-Aid. I'm done.
No. I like I said, I agree that they have been they're looking very weak. They're looking very suspect right now. But the fact of this is I'm about to turn to the multiplayer. This motherfucker. Look, I just want Xbox to advertise and to represent their games. These people need to get out there. Larry Herb, get your ass out there and show something that's related to that. Don't be showing no fucking text of fucking how great Horizon Zero Dawn is. It's a great game. It's dope. I've been playing it. I get it. I don't you know what I'm saying? Fuck the console war aspect. But it's a good game. It's a good game. Real recognized real. But when you are fucking an Xbox representative, goddamn it, if you gotta put on a fucking red team suit and jump your ass out there and say, look, Halo Wars 2 is here and I'm ready to play.
Yeah,
you got to do it.
Basically, the gist of what you're saying is they have to show that they believe in their product and be proud of it and show it off. They have to have that ball. They have to have balls. Bottom line,
I don't mind them talking about the game.
They don't do that. Until they don't do that.
You better be talking about. You better be talking about Xbox games.
Until they don't do that. Until they don't do that, they're not going to
just show a testicle.
They're not going to show. They're not going to get the respect. They're not going to get the respect from the media. They're just not. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to get the respect unless they show some.
Hey, crap! Please, the voice of rationale. Well, listen, my black, we got black and black crowns in the ghetto. So K-Mega ain't gonna listen to me. Hey, crap, I need you to be the white Jesus right now, crap. Can you spread? Could you feed the masses with 2 cans of sardines and a loaf of bread right now? And what does Microsoft, in your honest opinion, being a diehard Xbox fan, have to do to turn this shit around? To get day one guys back on board?
This is what they have to have. They have to have a really good E3. They have to have a couple of new AAA IP. They have to announce the formation of new studios. People get tired of seeing the takeaway that they're losing studios, right? They have to see they have to see the addition of studios, the addition of new IP, They're going to bring back Fable. I know that Fable's going to make a comeback, so that should help out. That's going to help out a bit.
Yes.
But that's the thing or whatever. Like, I got a document dump today that's really interesting that I'm going through that has supposedly list of 4K 60 games that are patched up and running on Scorpio right now. And these are older games. So they're, from what I understand, these games are ultra settings PC 4K 60. And I also, like, from what I understand, Scorpio 6.2 teraflops in total, and it goes through a bunch of list of specs and shit like that. I haven't finished breaking it down because I was working earlier, but there's a couple things that Microsoft needs to do. First of all, is Phil Spencer playing chess with people when he does this podcast Unlock stuff, and is like, well, because he keeps mentioning premium, right? And it's true. Like, the S is going to be the bigger seller, but is he already setting himself up for failure? Is this thing $499, $599? At that point, you price yourself right out of the market. I'm just going to be honest. For the main fact of this, people aren't going to pay. By the time the Scorpio releases, the Pro is going to be $350. People aren't going to pay $150 to $200 more for quote unquote for native 4K. It doesn't matter because next gen. Look on YouTube and look up Horizon Zero Dawn 4K footage. It doesn't fucking say Horizon Zero Dawn 4K checkerboard. That shit just says Horizon Zero Dawn 4K.
I listen. I've always said this crap that resolution does not give us better graphic. If we talking about the PC textures, that's a big difference here. If the game looking better graphically, then what's for 350? Then I don't think should we pay $500 for the launch of this motherfucker? So I don't.
Well, you're gonna get 4K textures. You're gonna get assets.
That's the
probably
most
4K.
You will, but at the same time, this is what people are gonna go. Is that worth paying an extra $150 to $200 if that's the case?
Yeah.
Well, the average person
it could be $449.
Yeah, the average person though isn't going to.
I think crap is 100% right, dude.
Yeah,
100% right.
$499 is too high.
The price point has to be just right. Yeah. Because the casual, like he said, they don't know what the hell.
Not even just the casual, but like like I agree, but even the hardcore, they're not going to be tempted.
Yeah, because they're gonna be like, "Oh, I just bought the S, right?" Unless they do a good trade-in,
we'll buy it
or trade-in pro.
I think we'll buy it. Look, here's the thing: we're gonna buy it, but at the same time, maybe if you don't have any real games, you know what I'm saying, to show off.
Right?
Yeah, I understand you got the multiplats, but I'm fine with them playing them on the Xbox One S.
Yeah,
like there's already a better option.
Well, if you have 4K. Though, and you play these games look really insane.
Well, next gen has played NBA 2K whatever on 4K.
Hey,
that's not a good game. That's not a good game.
Right here,
2K looks fucking sick on a fucking Pro.
Spencer is saying the One S is going to sell more, and this is a premium product. It's because it's not meant for everybody. You guys are saying the reasons why it's not necessarily meant for everybody.
Well, he explained that it was for the hardcore Xbox.
I get that, but so is the PS4 Pro, and that's going to be $350.
Fine, but let me say this one thing.
Came out earlier with inferior hardware.
So fine, let me say this one thing, and you guys can take it home, sit the fuck back. You're right, crap. It's the hardcore. Again, the day one guys, us, we're gonna buy it. But what you don't realize, we're not saying, maybe you mentioned, is that we set the narrative, the pace for the casuals to adapt to what's hot. Oh, this is, when I'll give you an example. When a casual motherfucker walks into Best Buy, and they, so they have the Xbox or the PS4 hooked up, and they see that motherfucking Call of Duty or whatever, and that bitch is with the 4K text. But what the fuck was that? They don't, you know what I mean? Oh, this is the Scorpio right here. Especially on text them, them shit is gonna fly off the fuck. We should, like I said, Microsoft sold 1 million plus on launch of the Xbox One, $500 with the goddamn Connect 720p box. Last time I met Tim had a goddamn meltdown on Twitter about this shit.
That's a very good. Go ahead, Tim. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tim.
No, you can say what you say. I just was saying that was when I knew that when that happened, when I went crazy, I knew that they were underpowered, and I knew it was gonna be a problem. And it just was like, fuck.
It's only a problem for Xbox. It's not a problem for Nintendo or anything.
Right. Good point.
You can play 720p.
Right.
So true.
This is the thing. This is the thing right here. I'll be real quick, Hebot.
No problem.
Microsoft is been the villain from the very get of this generation. Xbox is trying to change that image, but the fact of it is because they're a behemoth, they're always constantly going to be the villain in the eyes of the media, the eyes of PlayStation fans, and so forth, and PC Nation. So it only makes perfect sense for Xbox to say, you know what? We're going to cater to our own. You know what I'm saying? We're going to cater to our own
That's all we have
first.
to do.
And we're going to show you how we're going to cater to them by bringing this premium product and then firing their ass up and exposing Sony's PlayStation Pro for the piece of shit that it is. That checkerboarding shit doesn't work. This is what we got right here. We got that fire. It's like dude said, we don't want no meows. We want them dogs. And that Xbox better goddamn it bring them goddamn dogs. I mean pits that slobbering ain't 8 and 10 goddamn days like them motherfucking Game of Thrones dogs that ate the shit out of that motherfucking motherfuckers. Bring them. Well, what Xbox has got to do. They have to do that. If they don't, then I agree with you guys. Xbox is going to be fourth place, man.
Yeah. Well, I think Scorpio basically is the love letter to the console gamers to begin with, in my opinion.
How about they give us a price break on that?
Yeah,
though?
that's what I'm saying. I was going to get to that, Cap. Exactly. Yeah. I think by them coming out, I'm sorry, but I think by them coming out at a price point, let's say right next to the Pro, let's say the Pro drops to $350 or $339. And they're saying, okay, here's the box at $399. I really think that shows that they have the confidence and it's going to show that they got the bravado. Like, oh, what? You think we're not afraid to bring this out? It's here, and this is the price point. You make the choice and sponsor it. Put kiosks a month or two before it launches, like they did with the 360. Because one of the biggest reasons why 360 succeeded, in my opinion, was because you saw the console about a month or two before it launched in kiosks in every motherfucking store. Excuse my language. And they were showing Cameo. They were showing all these other great games coming out that were showing the power prowess of the console
on the 360. Man,
you can't get a message out any better than with the visual aid. They can get kiosks with Scorpio machines, even if they're just beta machines or alpha.
No, they should do.
Yeah, what's up?
Do the what you're saying?
Next gen, no robot.
Oh shit!
I think Scorpio is going to do well. To be honest, I think.
Yeah. But that's my point, Tim. They put kiosks for the 360 all the time. And when before it came out, like a month or two, and that helped the 360 generate sales because people were playing it. They were like, "Holy cow! Look at the graphics! Look at the games."
Can I give you guys the main problem? A lot of hardcore Xbox people are doing is they're running on fumes, like the hope fumes, right?
Right.
Like the last major event that Microsoft held was E3 last year, so that's almost a year in between events.
Starving.
Yeah. You have Sony in the meantime has held multiple events. They've released multiple games. Whether there are type of games or not, they are literally, and I saw the Downer tweet this, hit after hit after hit, critically anyway. Even near is what, another 90 plus. Well, I'm glad that Microsoft Money to Platinum made it into a game at least, but really. Still, I mean, at the end of the day, they are like look, this is what I say. Like next gen, I'm going to modify your thing. Men lie, women lie, but reactions don't lie. The only mainstream exclusive that Xbox fans maybe were jealous of was Horizon. It was never any of that other stuff. But good for those that do like the other stuff. It doesn't really interest me. But again, you still have a feather in the cap, and now they're already hyping the next one, Persona or whatever, right? So again, those aren't my cup of tea.
That's going to be 94. That's going to be like
2 years. Man.
Yeah. But it is another feather in their cap, right? Like Tim, you hear what I'm saying, right? Like it is. Yeah, it does 100%. Seem like it's snowballing, and Xbox guys have literally.
If we're going to be realistic,
yeah, no, and Xbox guys have absolutely nothing except for Scorpio's coming. We're sitting there in the corner, rocking back and forth. But Scorpio's coming. But Scorpio's coming.
But I'll get it on the PC. I'm not buying it on the PlayStation.
Well, to be honest,
it's not even getting 60 frames per second on the Pro.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not performing as well as That's the thing that I want Microsoft to nail.
Scorpio is coming. Okay, Mega. Scorpio is coming.
I know. Look, I'm still got faith.
You and me.
I still have faith. I
have faith too. I do. I have faith. I feel as with you, and I know I kind of riled you up with the Halo Wars 2 thing, but that really pissed me off. Like
Yeah.
Like you gotta take care of your own shit. Don't
Yes, sir.
forget about who you are. Okay. Don't forget
Yeah.
about who you are.
Again. So just like back to my original point with the whole we're just kind of like a lot of you see the Xbox dudes. A lot of them took the Scorpio symbol out of their names on Twitter.
Yeah.
They're feeling burnt out. They're feeling bummed out. And what do they see? It's bad enough that you get the Sony guys shoving the Horizon Zero Dawn shit down your throat, right? But then you see the Xbox guys doing it too. I don't care if you're saying it's goodwill or whatever. But when you look up and you see your own fucking the ones that you know what I'm saying, when you see them hyping that stuff up too.
What's the biggest problem? Hey, crap! You know what's the biggest problem? The biggest problem is that a lot of these third-party games they're basically Japanese handouts. Japanese developers that are not going to put it because since it don't sell on Japan, or we're not going to put it on the Xbox. But there's other markets that have Xbox enjoy all types of games, regardless whether they're niche or not, whether we all like it as hardcore gamers or not. They need to be there, and they need to push the smaller games as well, like Sony does. Doesn't matter, because if they do it, that means they show confidence on their big games, their small games, their niche games, their foreign games. Xbox has the bravado, and they have to use it. They also have the money, and you know this crap. More, you've been touting this for years with Jen.
Spend some money.
Right, that's right.
Yeah.
And listen, to make money, you got to spend that money. And believe me, once people see that they have that confidence in their own stuff, even if it's a game about wearing slippers, believe me, they'll support it.
Exactly. Show that you're spending money.
Listen, I was the first black casualty in the Civil War, all right? It was just Black History Month last month. I was the first official man of color to die in the Council War, right?
Right.
Fucking Larry, Major Nelson, fucking Pee Wee Herman reincarnated. Fuck it, I said it. Those fucking guys are fucking soft and it's fucking disgusting. They need to stop.
When you got this dude talking like some valley white dude from the Bay, that shit is fucking this, fucking that, dude. Come on.
Listen, it's fucking disgusting. It has nothing to do. Listen, that has nothing to do with a Council War and them being classy, fine. But when it's not given to you, bad enough the media's out there kicking you in the nuts, right?
I know.
All right, giving you all hot and bothered. And giving you a fucking a case of the blue balls, right? You got that going on. Then you're out there.
Well, next gen, let me add to what you're saying. Not for nothing, a lot of the Xbox fans, outside from a few, they also give up real quick. Like they start getting scared. Like, oh my god, what's going on? You see what I'm saying?
But no,
like, they don't believe in their product.
Listen, let me tell you something. Next gen. I've been doing the law. I've been well, I fucking know my calling. I'm doing the Lord's work.
Right.
Shit I'm saying now, I've been saying about a year and a half ago. I bullshit you not. And I told Phil this, my right hand of fucking God. I said I don't want to see my preferred platform of choice become a service. I've been with you, and I had more faith in this product back when we were getting our fucking teeth kicked in.
It is a service outside here.
Listen,
it's a service.
Hence, they don't announce the sales number because it's a service. That's the only thing that matters.
Let's be realistic here. It's a service.
I fine, I get it. But would you agree with this, right? Because some people may no. Listen, if you were there in the OG Xbox, right? And even though we were getting outsold 3-1 towards the PlayStation 2, and I remember, I don't know if it was Bgst, I just when the goddamn show, and I ran off a long list of games that the OG Xbox had, right? Yes. I ran off all these goddamn games, you know what I mean? And now we're just down to Gears, Forza, and Fable. What I mean by that we're guaranteed to get a fucking sequel. You understand what I'm saying? Everything else is just throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. This is not the Microsoft that
let's see what they do at E3 before we make it.
What's that like now?
Hey Tim, I think you could agree. I think probably all of you could agree, or maybe you won't, that they need to use that kind of like sympathetic kind of value, like Sony does. Like they got to bring some of those older classics that have been being asked for years, like a new Banjo, a new Battletoads, whatever the fuck it is. It doesn't matter.
A lovable game, yeah.
Exactly. Just to bring up that reminiscent feel, like Phantom does. Okay, I get it. Phantom Dust is just to bring back an invigorating, to see if it invigorates the fan base, because a lot of people didn't play it. It came out late in the OG Xbox, and they want to see if they like it, and maybe it does well. So, but if it sells well, then do this. Make a proper next-gen Phantom Dust. Show people that you want to give them.
But the Axeman came in and was like,
oh, yeah, I know. But I think that was
what he's saying. He's saying that build off of it.
Yeah,
right. The build off. What I'm saying is,
coming out is build off.
Right. But with the so-called quote-unquote remaster that they're doing, if it does well, if it sells decent enough with the right price point, make it $10, whatever. Then you see that, make a proper next-gen version of it. Show your fans that you really want to give them the old school Xbox as well, because that is like what gravitates to the game.
I agree. They could remake all those,
but it takes time though.
Absolutely.
That's the thing. Absolutely. Look. The one thing that I can say is that they've had their feet stuck in the mud for it seemed like for a whole year. Well, I mean, I'm talking about just for, from E3 of last year, from having that momentum to now, it seems like they've had their feet in the mud, even though they've came with some great IPs.
That's exactly what Grab said.
I think that the problem is that it's what I've been saying, is that they don't show that, like PlayStation will show any damn game and make it sound like it's the best, and then their fan base will make it sound like it's the best. Like when they was touting Dragon Quest Builders, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You dudes are lame as hell. Y'all motherfuckers
They do a good job there.
Yeah, they do a great job of keeping it.
Dude, they promote I Am Bread, I think it was, because it was
right.
Dude, if you can promote I Am Bread, you can promote Voodoo Vince.
Exactly, and that's the thing that
you can promote.
Why are you promoting the game that's going on that's a multi-plat when you can promote your own titles? That's all we're asking for.
Well, isn't that what Phil said? We'll be patient. The thing. It's like if Phil had said that, like he talks so much about new IP and IP stable and all that stuff, and then like
do that also.
Like you could do a lot of things. Here's the thing. Being that, like I said, they got a new games for program service. You could see games being made strictly for that and releasing on that, and the Xbox too. But what they have to do ultimately is feed us. Feed us the game.
Good way to put it.
Yes. If they don't, we are going to go buck wild crazy, and it's not going to be. It's not going to be
pretty.
People are losing faith is the problem. They're losing faith, and that's. And here's the main thing, right? Here's the big difference between people like us and like the hardcore Sony fans that makes us a little bit more dangerous, like on as far as YouTube and maybe even getting some respect is we're not afraid to admit the faults of the company that we prefer. Where the PlayStation guys, this is why again I've stated this multiple times. I've never been in a debate with a PS4 guy like on my channel and won't until I meet one that's willing to concede points. Right. Because there's no point in just arguing and bitching.
You saw me the other day.
Yeah,
that was exhausting.
Exactly. Don't concede points. If one would come out and actually concede points, man, we'll debate all goddamn day. I have no problem with that.
Hey,
right?
I won bets.
Hold on, let me just say this. When Jabari said that PSN was a better online service than Xbox Live.
Exactly. That's the shit I'm talking about.
And then I'm looking at the comments. He's right. I'm like, what? This just won a reward. I mean, an award for fucking the best on gaming online. And you're saying this shit, and these people are eating this up. I knew that this was bogus from the get. Like, and so you have to go ahead, Tim. Yeah, it's no point
it's just about the conceding the point. I mean, I've had arguments. I've won bets, and I was paid absolutely. I have actually won money bets, and was not paid at all.
You're a man of honor, Tim.
And I've lost bets, and I've paid. So they do have a hard time criticizing. Usually, they're talking about us, or they're talking about Xbox guys. They're talking about somebody, making fun of somebody, or or critiquing them, or critiquing them. They're never talking about being like Sony. They don't keep it real like I believe they do.
Absolutely.
Here. Listen. Everyone knows how much of a big Xbox guy I am, and how passionate I am.
Yes.
But look, I'm giving it to them today. I mean, if you're an Xbox employee and you're listening to that, you're probably not liking me because I'm being real, and I'm being I'm not afraid to tell anybody, and that includes even Phil or whoever in the Xbox division. If it comes up, I'm going to tell you how I feel, and that's the bottom line. As long as they feed us with the games, and there is definite lack of right now, the confidence level on the gaming front is low, and people know what's going on, and if they don't deliver on that, they're gonna. It's just not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. You know, people will lose faith. People will really, you know, make you a last place outfit. You want to be a last place outfit? That's up to you.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. When it comes to confidence on the game side, I mean, I'm looking forward to Sea of Thieves. I'm looking forward to Crack. I'm looking forward to I can't wait to see what Cuphead has. Like there's games coming down the line. And
I don't have a problem with the games, but like
but in 2018 I'm talking plus. They have to show
they got to show what's in the future.
Phil kind of said that in that podcast interview. He was like, we feel like, you know, we said a couple things a little bit too early. He's like, well, I'm holding a couple things closer to my chest now. I think this is
it's a bouncing act, but at the same time, you've got people that want to see it. Like somebody said to me, crap, Microsoft's really going to win the E3 this year. And I laughed and I chuckled and I'm like, they're not going to win E3. You know why they're not? And like to us, they'll win maybe, but you know why they won't win? Because this is what Sony's going to have on their stage. Red Dead 2 stage demo. They're going to have Destiny 2 stage demo. They're going to do they're going to close with The Last of Us 2 on the PS4 Pro looking fantastic. And people are going to be like, OMG, it's all over. Sony won. You know what I mean? Like seriously.
Who needs power when you have Naughty Dog?
Right.
They might bring
Who cares if it comes out 19?
They might bring out the Shenmue guy again. You know, it's been like nobody's asking about that.
They're gonna have massages going on.
Look, people ask, is Crackdown still coming? Is Crackdown still coming? Is this still coming? Is that coming? When it's an Xbox game, right? But nobody's asking about Shenmue. And when was the last time we heard of peep on that?
Hey, Crap.
When?
That's the biggest job of all time, man. You're killing them tonight, man.
That thing you said with Shenmue, though, kills me, Crap. Because to be honest with you,
everybody say Shenmue, this is what's going to happen. That's the cold fucking word.
He's right. He's right. That's exactly what happened. Microsoft
it's a fucking joke because it's going to be a multiplayer.
Yeah, absolutely. But Crap, when you said Shenmue, what kills me, the irony of that is that if you remember back when Dreamcast came out, the Dreamcast was the console that actually introduced Shenmue, which incidentally is what took Sega basically made them bankrupt because it didn't sell. And if I remember correctly, and I'm pretty sure you probably experienced it as well, most of those PlayStation guys was like, I'm not buying Dreamcast because I'm waiting for PlayStation 2 next year. But they called themselves gamers because it's going to be more powerful. It's going to have a DVD player. And they call themselves the real Shenmue fan when in reality, they're not. You know what I mean? And another thing is, I always tell people, they have all this touting about having good graphics or pretty graphics. But still to this point, I believe only Rise and Quantum Break won the SIGGRAPH Award, which is one of the most prestigious awards. That says a lot. But, you know, we got to have the faith as the fans.
Oh, well, did you guys see that thing where the guy who writes this article about 720p Quantum Break and how
the back assets? Yeah, but from point on point, it was 1080.
No, but did you see what I posted where the guy was like,
on Twitter, right?
Yeah, he was like, this is horrible, 2016. How could you do this 720p? And then you see the guy like loving Zelda and hashtagging it.
Yes.
And that game is 720p, you know, 900p docked. But I mean, the thing is that if you want
20 frames per second.
If you want to like something.
It's like next gen and like Crap has said, and like a lot of us have said, good games have nothing to do with graphics. Neither does resolution. Resolution is just the clarity of what you see on the screen. It's all about games, gameplay, and frame rate. The two most important elements of games. Good graphics, good story, and good CG is all just a bonus. And that's the problem. Sony's a movie studio as well. And they make all their games like these sob love story novellas. And Jesus Christ is getting old already. Every game starts with a little kid. It's like 5 games already this generation. It's retarded, but they like it, and that's what Microsoft's gonna have to do something. They're gonna have to use that same formula.
Microsoft does not have to do like that. Try it.
At least try something.
Hell no. I mean that's just a Sony thing. Let them have.
I know that.
I like to.
I mean, it's try to do something like
Yeah, but the whole
with
part
their own identity. Gabe,
with The Last of Us, and now they're gonna do it with God of War, which I think they're gonna give
That's another kid
God of
fest.
War they're gonna give God of War the utmost praise, but I think it's gonna hold God of War back from what it actually should be.
I
Kratos is
I
not
think next gen's gonna be upset.
Yeah, I think Kratos is supposed to be, a standalone kick. He's supposed to be like the Master Chief was before he started having emotions. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
To have him to be in this environment, to the Last of Us environment, I don't know. It looks dope. Don't get
it looks
wrong,
nice.
But that story, we're gonna have to see about that.
But if you remember too, Kate, if I could add a little something to that Kratos, what made Kratos so unique and badass, if you will, because that's my favorite IP from Sony, is because the reason he was that color gray, that he looked almost like ashes, because he had the ash of his wife and his kid. That was part of the story. And that's what made it so much more impactful. And now they're kind of making him a grandpa father, if you will. So I don't know if next gen's going to be happy, but the fact that the triggers are going to be the combat system, I don't know about that. But I hope so. Let's see.
I just like hack and slash. This EA back Dante Infernos.
Dante Infernos. So since you like hack and slash, you gonna get a Nier Automata then?
No, I don't play that jet crap shit.
That's look, the game. That's my type of game. I'm getting it on the PC. It's gonna be cheaper. It's gonna look a lot better than it's gonna look on the dog shit Pro. But the fact of it is, the fact of it is that it, it's going to be on the PC, and nobody's giving PlayStation hell for it. And the only kickback that the PlayStation fans has to that, it's a third party. Give us the first party title. Give us a first party title. And then I say, Dead Stranding is coming to PC too, and that's a first party studio. That's way down the future, Mega. You're a fucking fraud. You know what I'm talking about right now? I'm like, well, what do you want? You asked me, I just told you. Look, I mean, I'm just saying. PlayStation is doing a great job, but it's not all really PlayStation.
It's not really them.
They throw a couple of jabs. They throw a couple of jabs here and there, but it's their fan base and it's the media. And and why Phil Spencer wants to kiss the media's ass to want them to like them, that's not going to work.
Right.
Not going to work.
Well,
definitely not going to work. You don't get respect that way.
Yeah, it doesn't work. We're screwed though with that Nier, because the fact that they said if it sells on PS4 and PC first, and that's when they'll make the decision to bring in the Xbox, we're screwed. That's not going to happen.
Honestly, I think that game might come to Xbox after time.
I know it's not going
to sell well.
That game is something that I could see. It's just too easy to come to the platform.
Right. It belongs on Xbox. So the first one was on 360. I still own it, so it does belong on Xbox.
But I mean, what about the L that Zaire takes with Switch selling like hotcakes?
Oh, it's gonna sell out. It's gonna sell out.
That's just
this thing is gonna sell all the time.
Nintendo did say this. It sold the best ever for a Nintendo console in North America in the first 2 days. Meaning it sold more than any other Nintendo console in the first 2 days. Damn, that's a hard L for you to take. Z.
Wait.
This conversation about 3 months from now.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
I guarantee you.
The way the media is, they're gonna love it. It's gonna come out with Netflix.
Have you seen all those fucking
come out of internet browser, even stuff like games. It's gonna get loved, dude.
Yeah, but they got
the Xbox dudes are loving it. Look, my feed is filled with Xbox dudes playing Switch right now.
Those Xbox guys are fucking fruity.
They're loving that Switch, dude. Like, you got to get that Switch, man. Come on, get on that train.
At this point, Xbox dudes are supporting Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation.
They're supporting. And Xbox is promoting everybody,
not themselves.
Yeah, right?
And they're doing all that, and they're forgetting about themselves. You can't make this stuff up.
But they got to fix that problem, because a lot of people are complaining they had issues with the screen and stuff like that, and they're bricking the.
It's not. It's a launch. I mean, listen, I'm gonna probably get it when it has Netflix. It has.
It needs more games. It needs more games, Tim. It doesn't.
The biggest thing for me though is I'll probably get it when Mario hits, but I mean, it definitely needs to do more than. For me, I want it to be a tablet type too, because I would only play it for Zelda, right? Maybe a couple of other, maybe Mario Kart, but
to be honest, if you own a Wii U, you could just play it on the Wii U because it's performing better there anyway.
Good point.
Well,
Yeah, but I think
I like going to the bed and just
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
sitting
I
with
think
it.
it's one of those things where Nintendo probably paid attention to the feedback of the Wii U, right? The
Mhm.
fucking thing looks like a damn kiddie toy. You know, they improved it. It's more tablet like. You can take it wherever you want to go.
The screen's
And
nice.
yeah, I mean,
Man, come on, they launched a console with less features than the fucking Vita.
dude, we're the ones that are gonna have to take that L come MPD time. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
And in Japan, it's gonna sell like fucking.
oh my
I'm
gosh,
not
this thing.
caring. I'm
But
not
they're
caring
gonna do
about
well.
this.
They're gonna
Yeah,
do
because-
well.
Did you see like the Switch already has 3 games in the top 10 in the UK?
Yeah,
Three.
they're
What?
making money,
Just
dude.
Dance
That's
2017?
No, man, fucking 1-2 Switch,
Oh,
that
God.
Bomberman game, and Zelda, of course. Zelda probably
We
take
told
over
you,
number 1 next week.
We
But
told you. So this fat ass L that you eating right now, I hope it's scrumptious. You better put some motherfucking
No, I
mustard
think
on
you
that
need
shit
more
and let it
time
go
before
down
it's
easy.
actual-
Well,
This is the thing. This is the thing, bro. This is the thing. I said this, and Crap said this as well. This is the perfect time for Microsoft to strike because PlayStation is going to keep their priority on Nintendo because they're both Japanese companies.
Mhm.
And Nintendo wants to take that throne back from PlayStation.
Well, they were
have
winning
a
in
great-
Japan.
Well, what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is that Xbox now they got to worry about what's going on in the U.S.
Mhm, mhm.
Stay
They got to use their strongest
yeah.
market. Absolutely.
Use their strongest market, bring out the power. You know how us Americans is. We want that
Absolutely.
shit. We want it fire hot. We want it cheap, and we want to sell our motherfucking shit to. We want it John.
We want the
Blaze
best
up in this
quality, but we
motherfucker.
don't want to pay for it. bitch.
Exactly. So you know what I'm saying? So what Xbox should be doing right now is getting ready to come with the onslaught while PlayStation's over here dealing with Nintendo, and they come from all different sides but directions. But right now, what the hell do we see? Well, we see people over here. The Nintendo Switch is so fantastic. I can't. Oh, Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh my God. If I put it down, I won't know how to play The Witcher 3. Oh,
God,
that was Rod
Guy,
Ferguson,
I'm
the
a
fucking
gamer.
head of Coalition, said
I
that.
love
Oh,
it.
I know.
And when you got a monster ass,
I responded with it
I
too
saw-
brute.
if you got a monster ass piece of Gears of War 4, that is such a damn dope ass game.
Hey,
Oh my
Rod, fix Gears
God.
4. Stop
Oh,
playing
my God,
Witcher.
right, you did
Stop
do
playing
that. You're right.
Nintendo.
You're right. Yes, I
It's
saw
time.
that.
Look. I get. Come on, we need them dogs, man. We need them. We need them now. Xbox the best box, baby. But we need you guys to stand with us.
Whose
in
shoes
this
do I got to
shit.
shine to get a word in edgewise with some of these Microsoft
I
people,
know.
Tim?
Can I talk to some of you guys? I know y'all might have crap in them, but y'all
Listen,
ain't talk to
don't-
me personally. Let's have a conversation. Let me understand where y'all's head and what y'all's
AK.
direction is.
Hey,
Because we got to know. I got to know. Bruh.
It's only a matter of time before we run out of blood. I get it. We need to do it. They need to stand hard. You're right.
Yeah. So that's the thing. I just look. Nintendo is over here giving PlayStation fits. Xbox is over here giving PlayStation fits with the Scorpio. The media has been doing everything in their power to try to deflate the whole momentum of what the Scorpio is about to be. And what all Phil Spencer had to do on the Unlock podcast is say that shit was native 4K and had dude flipping his pen, grabbing his neck and shit. He didn't know how to act. He was like, "What the fuck?" It's you know what, that right there just puts shock and awe on them. Why? And when you did Shadows of Mordor, you did that little nugget. It had people like hype. PlayStation Nation was pretty fucking quiet. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, when these games come out, and they're on multi-plat, Scorpio is going to be a big deal for Xbox.
Yes, sir.
It really is.
Mhm.
It's going to be big, and I don't have doubt in that. And I like I said, the only thing that I get worried about is game creation. If they just keep creating games and they have the Scorpio, they're golden.
Yeah,
Bottom line.
I like what he said in the interview with McCaffrey. He said, we're very aware that in order to bring out this console to show what it can do, we need a lot of software. He did say that.
He did.
Yeah. So the one point that I will say about this is that, look, I haven't talked about Halo in so long, and Halo Wars 2, that story. I mean, Jay Centuries was coming hunting me down about the motherfucking Lord. You know what I'm saying? Y'all having some wild shit going on Saturday night, and then Jay Centuries, where you at? Where you at? And then want to talk about Halo, make it sound like some damn nerds. But you know what? That thing, everybody who's played Halo Wars 2, They've been talking about the story. It's been a lot of hype going on with Halo, the series, and that's something that you haven't heard in a while since even before Halo 5 came out. You were still hearing like, that franchise is getting stale. This is what you should be capitalizing on. I'm telling you, Halo Wars is changing the game, and you guys ain't capitalizing on this shit. It's killing everything. Come on.
Man, viewers, hit the fucking like button.
Your mic is awful.
Wow.
Yeah, this mic
Jim,
is,
your mic is messed up right
You
now.
sound like The Exorcist.
Yeah.
Part two.
The Nintendo's in his ass right now. He don't know how to act.
Some bootleg ass internet or something you got going on there, bro.
But what else is there? What else? I think. What else is there? We did the Kumbayah. We did
the cool
Switch.
Well, hey, Xbox Spain
What
did
was the
leak.
Xbox?
One of the people from Xbox Spain leaked that they have multiple unannounced exclusives
Nice.
ready to release around
I saw
Scorpio
that.
time. But
Nice.
so I mean that look, there is hope. Look, I hate to leave everybody on a downer like that because there is hope. Like, look, there's going to be great games this year. Crackdown 3 is definitely coming. Sea of Thieves is coming. State of Decay 2 is coming. Forza Motorsport 7 is coming. A new Killer Instinct season is coming. Cuphead. Ori and the Blind Forest 2 is coming. There's a lot. I believe we're going to get an announcement of Fable. I don't think Fable might not come this year, but we're going to see it this year.
For the future.
Yeah. We're going to get a tease for Halo 6. 343 is hiring a new narrative director because their last one stunk it up with Halo 5. So there's a lot of good things going on right now. Just would be nice for Microsoft to talk about some of the good things instead of, propping up the
Instead
other
of
things.
pimping out fucking Zelda.
Look,
That's basically
here's the
what they
thing.
do.
Like I'm known as an Xbox
Pimp
guy,
out
right?
the competition, basically.
How would the fans feel? And I'm very self-aware of being an influencer and an Xbox influencer, right? Like I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, it's beautiful. How would that make the X? I guess maybe I'm considerate. Maybe some people, maybe it's stupid for me to care, but I'm not gonna sit there and tweet out fucking nonstop Horizon Zero Dawn screenshots.
Right,
That doesn't,
right.
you know what I mean? That's not helping anything. Like I get that. Like maybe that's stupid for me
They're
to
not
care.
gonna do
Like
it
I
for
said,
them.
but
Crap,
yeah.
you're absolutely right. They're
yeah,
not
you know what I mean? Like because I genuinely care about the Xbox community, and I feel bad, and I think that there are good things coming, and I've heard really great things. Like Tim, we both know that there's some big announcement coming this week. I've heard multiple things, but at the same time, people have to be a little bit patient, and it sucks because Microsoft really needs to do multiple shows, in my opinion. Like, look, Crackdown 3 just had a 10-year anniversary bupkiss. Fucking, they didn't say shit.
Right.
They should have had some kind of announcement for the fucking game or made the first two backwards compatible. You know what? I went back and fucking played Crackdown 1 for a video that I did. That game is fun as fuck.
Yes, it is.
It's still amazing, right?
Yep.
Like people like this game. Like people were messaging me because I did the video about they showed off the destructive cloud shit at GDC again, right? A new build, and it was phenomenal. They were running a fucking super high end computer locally. They couldn't handle this shit, but then the cloud compute and each building on this game represents one different server and they're different colors. So that's how they fucking do it. And it's just really amazing tech. It's really fucking interesting. And that's the shit that they should be talking about, Like I did a video on it and people are fucking, they're craving this kind of stuff. And they come to me like, you know what I'm saying? It's like if I'm just a little YouTuber, but if I'm fucking doing that and 10,000 people are interested, imagine if Microsoft were to start announcing some of this stuff or show something off. Like how can you let one of your mainstay franchises like Crackdown come by a 10-year anniversary and not have a definitive edition or something about Crackdown 3 come in or say, guess what? You're going to, because I've heard this is going to happen. We're going to be able to play the beta for Crackdown 3, the multiplayer at E3. Like they're going to announce that we're going to be able to download it and play it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I've heard that. So why not talk about something? Anything. That's all.
Horizon's great.
Yeah, Horizon's great. Hey, yeah, great, man. Just as long as you don't like.
People that's listening.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. We was at 400. Hit the like button. Then
Horizon's great as long as you don't like good voice acting.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
I don't see how you.
It's fun. It's the best PlayStation 4 game that's out this generation. I like it. Yeah. Uncharted 4.
Well, that's really not saying much, Kay, because a lot of their games are just bland. I'm
just saying
most of them.
right. Like these PlayStation dudes has been getting filler for so long. It's that they actually got a really good game. they don't know how to act. Like, oh my God, what is this? Right? Like, man, we've been over here sitting here eating good, playing Quantum Break. I don't give a damn about the sales. That game
Quantum Break was awesome.
solid.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Sunset Overdrive is solid. I need to play that game more. Actually,
they did the same thing with Alan Wake, remember? Alan Wake was fantastic.
I'm over here looking, I mean, you know, like we were spoiled at launch when Xbox was bringing that fire. You know what I'm saying? You know, you guys over here talking like you know what I'm saying, like we over here living like you guys are. No, we're close. That's why I just now bought me a PlayStation 4 because y'all finally bringing some quality shit to the table.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So look, I'm just being real. I'm being honest about it. I don't care. The haters can say whatever the hell they want to. You guys got a good, solid game. Kudos. Real recognized, real. But the fact of it is that this is your best game. Bloodborne is, like Crap said, a niche title. It's not Dark Souls. Anyway, that's from software. It's Dark Souls. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Uncharted 4. I don't think it's better than fucking Uncharted 3, Uncharted 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, Uncharted 4 is very boring too. Yeah.
Yeah. It's beautiful, but that's it. Only thing you got is good looking games. It's
Can't
not
play graphics.
Yeah, that you can actually sink your teeth into and say, "My God, it's around." So you know, it is what it is, man.
Absolutely.
You know
well, is there anything else you guys want to add, Tim?
No, this is my Xbox. Did you have a say? Were you trying to say something?
Xbox died.
I think he has a problem with his mic.
I don't know, he keeps coming in and out for me.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I think he's having problems with his mic.
That's his mic. He has his mic in his asshole. What the fuck's going on with that?
Damn. Man, leave my boy alone, man. Shout out to the 405 people watching this live. Hit the like, but we appreciate the love and support. We're rocking out with BGST.
How much did we hit today?
405, the top. We're back at
405, baby. Thank you. And hey, by the way, I want to say this. If anybody has not seen Logan yet, man, go check that. Man, Marvel is getting good reviews too.
Hey, there's some decent games. There's some decent games on sale right now too. If you guys want to know, Rise of the Tomb Raider, $20.
Nice.
Dead Rising 4, $38.99 on Xbox Live right now.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's some nice stuff, man. The Witcher 3, $25.
The best game this gen. The best game this gen.
Hey, Crap, I don't know if you played it, but Tim, I saw him playing it. That Candleman's actually a pretty good game.
Yeah, I have it. It is pretty good. It gets tough, though.
I beat it. It's a good game.
It's tough.
Who the fuck is Candleman?
It's a platformer, Jen.
That's the motherfucker who makes Larry Herbert's suit. He's the Candleman.
Listen, if the PlayStation fanboys could tout Resogun, fuck that. We can tout Candleman. Fuck all that. The gloves are all.
Hey, but I'm a strictly meat and potatoes type guy, brother. I'm gonna leave that there. But yeah. Oh man. But listen, was it back? Who said yo? Somebody said yo.
No, I wanted to say, do you have UFC?
Me?
Yeah.
Of course, I got fucking UFC. What you trying to say? What you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that McGregor will kick your ass.
Boot up, bitch, nigga. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
McGregor Woodley.
Yeah. I got McGregor. Let's go.
Oh, he's switching it up.
Let's go. I got to go with the mighty.
I don't want Woodley.
I take Woodley. Okay, I take the brother from the Bronx, the brother from Chi-Town. We can make it happen.
I saw the UFC fight. Anybody see the UFC now? Right? Nobody cares.
I was watching boxing. I was watching Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman.
Boxing's fucking done, dude.
You're crazy as hell.
It's done. I mean, I love boxing.
Pussies.
UFC's better.
I love boxing, but it's not. But until they get the superstar that. You know,
like
that one guy, that's a heavyweight. He's real athletic and he's got nice personality, but you know what I'm saying. But
it doesn't have hype about him though.
Yeah, he's not enough hype, and it just
UFC.
No,
weirdos in tights and spandex rolling around.
I'm a boxing guy, but I mean, but UFC is killing it right now, man. It's much more entertaining right
Big
now.
Gamers boxing talk, or are we wrapping this shit up?
No. Hey, go watch Logan. Whatever you do, go watch Logan. That shit is absolutely.
What did you say? Big Gamers.
boxing talk or whatever.
Boxing.
Crap is on his way to a pie eating contest.
Hell
I feel
yeah,
bad
man.
I feel bad about Xbox. He could. I think he was trying to talk, but his mic was messing up.
He got his mic in his asshole.
Yeah.
That's why.
No,
He's just shining it, man. He's just shining.